Hey tribe, welcome back to Pocket Reads Tarot, and today we're going to get into the end of July messages for the Aries placement. So anywhere you have Aries, that could be a planet, a placement, a house. If it resonates, then it's for you, Aries placement. If you are interested in more Aries content or fire sign content, check out the description box below. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe so you never miss any of my YouTube live tarot readings, Aries. So for the Aries placement, Spirit, a guardian angel is watching over you. Feel their presence. I love that. And at the bottom of the deck, you have a mystical journey is about to begin. Prepare yourself. So Aries placement, you may have been, or you may about to be starting a journey, a cycle. Just know that this cycle it's a very important one in your life. You do have your guardian angels watching over you, spirit is watching over you, ancestors. Take it as it resonates. God, the universe. And at the bottom of the deck, a mystical revelation will bring you clarity. So it may be a cycle of a journey that you are entering that is going to bring you clarity on something. And you're being guided toward this situation. You may be feeling divinely guided or guided by your higher self in the month of August, or regarding a particular event, situation in the month of August, maybe a particular day. Something happens, you're feeling very guided, very intuitive, just kind of going with the flow of things, which is very fire energy. But you are being guided in this interaction or in this situation, and you are about to start a new cycle, a new journey. So yeah, this is kind of exciting. It's a little bit ominous, isn't it, Aries placement? So yeah, let's get into it. So I'm going to use this deck because I've grabbed it. So can we get more about this energy, please, Spirit, for the Aries placement for the month of July, for the rest of July? Okay, Aries placement. So, Spirit, can we get some more information here on this message for the Aries placement for the rest of July? Oh, there you are, Aries, showing up in a position of power. The first card out was the Seven of Cups. This is somebody who is trying to work out all their options or trying to make a decision amongst a sea of options here. We'll see if we can figure out what those options are. But with you showing up in a position of power here, Aries, you're taking control of something. This could involve travel or just communication in some regard, okay? Maybe things start to move quickly once you take control and make a decision. Now, this decision may be hard to make. You may feel overwhelmed with choices. You may feel like you don't know which choice is for the best. But with the Aries energy here, the Emperor energy in you, in your power, this is you taking control of the situation, making a decision and choosing to travel, move or communicate swiftly. Tell me more about this. Oh, there may be some clarity that you're getting or giving about some kind of ending, something that you've been worried about. The Ten of Swords, this Ten of Swords depiction with everything is fine, is it always gives me an energy of somebody who, something where a situation has ended or something has ended, a cycle has ended, and there's some kind of worry about it. There's still something that feels unfinished, undone, and it's because there's a worry that something is unfinished or undone. That is the feeling that I always get with this card. But with everything fine and the Sun card, it's given an energy of you find out some information or you come into some kind of clarity about this ending, and actually it's not what you thought it was. It's not... there's just something about clarity here, which it does say here, a mystical revelation will be bring you clarity. Now, this could be mystical revelation even, could be something within your own feelings. Maybe you're trying to reconcile something within how you feel about a situation. And then the Sun card, you finally get some kind of clarity. The sun shines on maybe your options, maybe your choices, maybe something about this ending. Something possibly that happened in the past that could have been a conflict with one or up to 5 other people, or a family situation, or a relationship, or a friendship for some of you. Tell me more about the situation for Aries. So you got, well, that's a lot of cards. I'll take them. So you got Aries energy here, Leo as well with the Sun card, and then you've got some Pentacles. Oh, you've got a few here hiding. You've got the Hanged Man, the Three of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. I feel like you're starting to see a situation differently in regards to possibly a friendship more than more than a family situation. And if it's not a friendship, with the Three of Pentacles, these can be people that we either work with or just acquaintances, people that we know in the physical world, but maybe we haven't got established relationships with. But you are starting to see something from a different perspective, or you have been seeing something from a different perspective. The Seven of Cups is an energy of taking off the rose tinted glasses, Aries, and that is the clarity that I feel like you'll be getting. The Sun card could signify a Leo placement. You could have the Leo placement, or you could be this could be with another Leo placement. But it's really giving a cycle that is being clarified here in the month of July, August, or throughout Leo season. As I throw these cards, Aries placement, it is retrograde. The Mercury is retrograde in Leo at the moment, so it is a really good retrograde. Actually, yeah, I mean, you'll still get like issues with your electronics and maybe travel delays, but in terms of communication between people, this is actually really fortuitous Mercury retrograde. Also, if you've got projects, just to go off on a tangent, this is a good time to kind of review certain things and improve them. But anyway, it signifies a cycle that could be coming to an end, or you see from a different perspective, everything is fine, it's not what you thought it was, throughout the Leo season, okay? You've also got the Four of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. This is an energy of, you may have been at cross purposes or in some kind of conflict, argument, disagreement, or not on the same page with somebody, and one or both of you in the situation as a result of this conflict, argument, standoff, whatever it was. One or more of you have been holding back and not giving energy to the situation, not been giving time to the situation. Okay, with the Five of Swords, it's really an energy of short-sightedness. Okay, and in the long term, what it is actually a loss, because somebody decided to be. I do get an energy of pride here. Obviously, we've got the Sun card here with Leo, so we could signify some kind of pride issue, but I really do get an energy of pride here with the Five of Swords, and that is why somebody held back. But I do feel like somebody's seen something from a different perspective. I do feel like it could be you, Aries. Yeah, this could be somebody, this could be with somebody. There you are, Aries, full card again. I feel like you're taking some kind of opportunity, or this is the journey as well. The full card is the beginning of the fool's journey. So this could be the mystical journey that you are about to begin here. And I feel like the journey starts with some kind of awakening, okay, around some kind of situation where you don't know what choice to make, or some kind of block you're experiencing with someone else. This someone else could be a Scorpio placement, or an Aries placement, or a Leo placement as well. But ultimately, the Judgment card is here for some kind of rebirth, some kind of renewal, some kind of clarity, again, awakening in some regards, to something that you didn't see a certain way before, or you just couldn't see a way through. And you're taking a new approach to this, and you're starting a new journey in regards to this, Aries. Let's see if we can get some clarification, Spirit. Why is the Seven of Cups here? Yeah, the Ten of Wands. I feel like your inability to work something out or make some kind of decision or know what to do for the best has really taken its toll. It's something that you've been carrying, Aries placement, okay? And again, with the Emperor card, I just feel like you're taking control to move that along now. The Ten of Wands is also an energy of harvest. So if this is something that you've been sitting on, waiting for it to come to some kind of fruition, I feel like you're taking charge of that. Tell me about the Eight of Wands and the Emperor energy, please, Spirit. The World card reversed. Yeah, this is unfinished business. There's something that has been left unfinished, open with someone else, or something else. Why is the World card okay? The Star card. So again, another major arcana. Let me just get a card to cover her up because she's naked. But the Star card, you feel like oh, just had a card drop on the floor. It was the King of Cups. But with the World card reversed and the Star card, if there's something unfinished here, there's something that you feel like you could improve, that you could heal, or there's a desire to improve to close something out or to heal something here, but it's the energy of wanting something to end on a positive note, to give you peace of mind here with the Seven of Cups. Tell me more about the Sun and everything is fine for the Aries placement. So the Sun and everything is fine. Yeah, the Four of Swords and the Three of Swords. This is an energy of heartbreak, sorrow, disappointment, betrayal, and the Four of Swords is healing. The Four of Swords is also, as well as healing, it's silence. It can be silence. So I feel like from this ending, you've been doing a lot of thinking, whatever this ending of this cycle was. You've been really wondering, like, why. I'm really getting a question of why. With the Seven of Cups, it really gives why. And that has been the reason why you feel like you can't close this cycle. There's a lack of closure here. You've been thinking about it. It's caused you some heartbreak or some upset, okay, pain in some regard. But in this kind of silence with the Four of Swords, or in this healing with the Four of Swords, you've gained some clarity about it. You do have the Four and the Three of Swords, which does equal Seven of Swords. This may be something where you've betrayed yourself, about you've been lying to yourself, or you've been telling yourself a certain story, Aries placement, and you're now coming into clarity about the way that you were thinking, seeing it from a different perspective. It's an energy, a little bit of a self-sabotage for some of you. Tell me about the Four of Pentacles and the Five of Swords for the Aries placement. The Page of Pentacles. Somebody was really holding back some kind of offer or conversation or something here, and possibly when they knew they wanted to, because the Page of Pentacles is here. This is a tangible manifestation, it's an offer. But with the Four Pentacles here and the Page of Pentacles here, that is Five Pentacles, what it actually resulted in was feeling in lack, feeling on the outside looking in, feeling in some kind of isolation. That's what it actually resulted in, and this is why there was this is why there was a short-sighted energy attached to this Five of Swords. Somebody's kind of second guessing, you know, was that the right thing to do? With the Four Pentacles and the Three Pentacles, it is seven of Pentacles. And again with the Page, you've got 8 in total. But this is somebody who, with the Hanged Man or the Hanged Person, they are really assessing investment that has gone into this situation. If it's a friendship or a relationship, you're looking at the long-term view of things, what you've put into it. Was it worth being so short-sighted? Was it worth really holding back my energy? And with the additional pentacle, it's kind of an energy of, actually, the perspective change is, I actually want to work on this. I want to change this situation in some regard. The Nine of Pentacles is here. The Death card, the Nine of Wands, and the Four of Cups. Yeah, get ready, Aries, to be recognised, or get ready to make some kind of offer after a really tough time. I feel like it's happening at a time in your life where you're going through some transformations, especially if you're the Scorpionic energy. You don't need to have a Scorpio placement. But especially if you're going through a time of your money's transforming or you're leveling up in some way, you could be a business owner, Aries. Something could be changing here in a situation that you've been really dissatisfied with, either with another person or with another situation. And yeah, you're about to be recognised or show some recognition to somebody else. Either way, there's about to be change and movement in the situation, a successful change, a victorious change, yeah, and manifestations are finally coming in. There we go, after an ending and a time apart or in silence from this person. And Justice card, the cards just line up, it's wild. 12:12 as I look at the timestamp. What is the advice here for the Aries placement? What is the advice? And Aries, if the Emperor isn't you, you could be dealing with another Emperor or a Pisces placement, or a Leo placement. But if the Emperor isn't you, it could be another masculine energy. Tell me about the advice here for the Aries placement. The Ten of Pentacles, that is the advice. There's a lot of stability or abundance to be had here, or some kind of maybe there's some kind of investment, a long-term investment that is very fortuitous to be had here. So again, if this is a business situation, a work situation, or even a relationship situation, I feel like the change of perspective that you have had here, Aries, is that the investment that has gone into this already, you're looking at this from a different perspective and trying not to be so short-sighted. Tell me more about the advice here for Aries. The Four of Wands, yeah, this could be a relationship for some of you, a long-term relationship, or just some kind of long-term stability, possibly with a property or in a family situation. One more for the advice for Aries. The advice is, yeah, King of Wands. There you are, Aries. I mean, it is another Leo placement. So, Aries, you could have Leo placements that is here twice, or you could be dealing with a Leo. But ultimately, I feel like you know that this situation is abundant. This is something that is worth investing in. This is something you've already considered, and you've already considered, right, I want to work on this. You could also have Earth sign placement. That's a lot of Earth energy, but you don't have to. It could be the other person. But you will be taking action, or somebody will be taking action. The Knight of Swords is at the bottom of the deck, as well as the King of Wands. Really fast moving cards in the deck, and it could be a reunion or a reconciliation for some of you. So Aries placement, I'm going to leave that here. If this resonates with you, let me know in the comments. Like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.